Alright, so this guy was using balloon miner with Nader and cannon. Pretty weird deck here, the cannon, I don't know why. So I go hog ice spirit. So I go guns for his money, goes cannon, but he misses it. Like lucky for me. So I just log his skeletons. Here I was waiting for his cannon to die so I can get ice golem hog, but I still went with it anyways. So he goes his Falcon Naders. So right here was like pretty annoying. Like he had cannon and nader, like really good counters to my hog, and he also had the miner. Pretty annoying. So I just go musketeer, ice spirit, scouts in the bag, ice golem, and I go with hog. I go with skeletons in the back because like I knew he had miner in hand, and if we went with like a miner in my tower, my skeletons would have like helped take out his miner. So yeah, I didn't go with hog. I just went with ice golem and a mask, and my musketeer got like a lot of damage, which was good. So I got musketeer low, cannon up high, so the musketeer can take out the miner first, and then the balloon. I had to go for an ice spirit to like deny all like damage from the balloon. So right now, like the good thing about this deck, about this matchup, is he has no big spell, which gives me a chance. So I just log the Valkyrie and I go hog. Just go with an ice golem and a musketeer like that, so I can target the Valkyrie and also the miner in the balloon. So I go hog right lane as well. I just logged the skeletons. My ice golem gets some chip damage, which is pretty good. I'd go with musketeer, ice golem, once again cannon up high. Skeletons for the miner. I'd go for an ice spirit for the balloon. I also log. That was pretty bad cannon. I just fireballed it, and then as soon as it dies, I go ice golem hog straight away. So I just go to musketeer. My hog gets no hits, which is pretty annoying. I just log ice spirit because he doesn't have skeletons in hand, so going with an ice spirit because like he can't afford to like do damage in his tower, so going with an ice spirit when he doesn't have skeletons in hand is like a good play because he has to respond to it. So I just fireballed the balloon and like ice golem the executioner. Here I was like I was pretty scared, so I went with an ice spirit. I thought the executioner would have targeted the skeletons and would have hit the tower. So I just got to musketeer, hog up the lane, then cannon up high. Skeletons for the miner. And ice spirit for the balloon. You know, get the log chip on his tower. Here I go ice golem on the left side, so the balloon bomb can't like it doesn't hit the ice golem. So I go for an ice spirit chip. So he goes balloon in the back, so I go cannon like that. Let's go for a log. Once again, he wasted a zap for my ice spirit. I go hog, musketeer for the miner and skeleton for the miner as well. Ice spirit on his tower. I just fireball the balloon so my cannon stays alive. I didn't want to risk it, so I just went with another cannon. Like it was pretty good. It pulled the balloon and like it was helping to take out the Valkyrie. So I just go skeletons, cannon up high. And now I just fireball his tower. Ice spirit, log and skeletons. Ice golem, and yeah, GG's. Pretty like tough matchup. Alright, so this guy was using a graveyard freeze deck with like Barb Heart, Inferno Dragon and stuff. So I just here I just get a fireball of the witch. Every time I see witch, I always think it's giant graveyard, which is pretty annoying, but luckily this one wasn't giant graveyard. I didn't want to log also, because if he did have giant graveyard, then like I need to keep my log. So I just wanted the musketeer, ice golem, because he went off to Valkyrie, so it was like pretty good. And skeletons. So I just go hog opposite lane and ice spirit left lane to help take out the Fan Dragon, but I wanted to barrel anyway. So here you need to make sure the hog gets 2 hits on the goblin heart and then log it to kill it faster, and also to kill the speed goblins like when it dies. So right now I just go for hog right lane, because he went with a witch, so he has to respond. So he right now basically at 9 elixir, so he can't really like do a big push. So I just go musketeer like that to target the witch, and to also target the Valkyrie, and to also get push on the right lane to apply pressure and stuff. So it's really good musketeer placement. So I guess oh yeah, I didn't get for the skeletons because I knew he would barbell, and yeah, then the skeletons would have been a waste. So I'll just go hog left lane. So you can't do a big push. Once again, I'll log it once he gets 2 hits on like hog gets 2 hits on goblin heart. So right now I just wait. I go ice golem, fireball the witch, skeletons. So here when we went Valkyrie in the breach, I knew it was giant. It was graveyard. So yeah, he froze. So I went log, and then musketeer, and skeleton. It was like decent defense. So I go ice golem, and then the musketeer double lane pressure is like really good. So I just log the goblin heart. I go musketeer in the left lane because it's weak tower. I go for an ice spirit skeletons, ice golem, and I go for a log. And I go hog as soon as possible because his best defense is the goblin heart, and like it's 5 elixir, so I knew he wouldn't have enough. My Fan Dragon hog gets 2 hits, which is pretty good. So I go with musketeer left lane because he doesn't have a big spell. I go skeletons for the Inferno Dragon. See, I was paranoid. Like, I thought he was gonna freeze the right tower, so I just pretty bad fireball. Like, I thought he was gonna freeze that fight. So I go for ice golem, skeletons for the graveyard, and then I hold my freeze to like the last second. My log till he freezes. Because if you log too early and then he freezes, like they could take out your whole tower. And I go hog ice spirit and fireball, and yeah, GG's. Alright, so this guy was using Golem, Lightning, NATO, Night Witch deck. Golem deck is like, I don't know his matchup it is, but like I really struggle with Golem, and I know a lot of people do. So that's why I'm like, I'll put this in the video. Like I feel like Golem is like a tough matchup, like it's pretty hard. So I just go for an Ice Golem Hog, left lane. And usual, he just ignores it. So I get his whole tower. So he goes with Golem Night Witch. I'll just go with the cannon first. So here I waited with my musketeer. I logged and I put my musketeer like that so he can target his troops first. Luckily he targeted the Night Witch first, and I went with an Ice Golem. And then like protect my musketeer. So this was like really good defense. And I just fireballed everything. So yeah, that was like well played by me. I was down by 6 elixir and I still defended really good. I feel like the main thing I did to defend that was with that musketeer play. I'll put it like all the way on the right side, and I targeted like this sporting troops first. So right now he goes Golem in the back. Yeah, I'll just go for a hog because I was like 90% sure I wasn't able to, like, not able to defend my tower. So I just want to get like a damage in on his tower. So I have an advantage. So I go with cannon. So here I was getting my musketeer ready because I knew he would dragons like that for my cannon. So I went with musketeer, ice spirit, then ice golem to kite everything. So I knew he wouldn't have enough for like lightning to lightning my musketeer and my cannon. So I'm gonna go the musketeer, ice spirit, and then ice golem. The bats was really annoying. It almost took out my whole tower. Would have sucked if it did. So I just fumbled his night witch. He goes to the golem in the bridge. So I go with cannon. This was a pretty good ice spirit. It targeted hit the bomber, so like my lord was able to kill it, and also kept my musketeer left. So I go with a hog, skeletons for his prince and his bat. I go for ice spirit, ice golem, and yeah, he's pretty bad musketeer, but it's fine anyway. Like he wasted an order, and all I have to do is fumble, and yeah, GG's. Alright, so this guy was using Pekka bridge spam. Now Pekka bridge spam is like not a tough matchup for 2.6, but like I know a lot of people are asking me like how do you like defend it, how do you beat it and stuff. So I decided to put in a video. So I just go for like an ice golem because I wanted to go ice golem hawk, but I went with the bandit, so I didn't want to do it anymore. So I just logged the bandit and I go skeletons up high because I thought he'll predict like the zap. So I go for an ice spirit, ice golem. So I just fireball the magic archer. I should have fireballed it earlier because ice golem would have stayed more alive, and I would have the Pekka would have went like it would have walked further. So I just went with cannon here because even if he goes to the battle ram, I can just like musketeer, ice spirit, and log and stuff. So I go musketeer, ice spirit, which it defends it pretty good. So I just let that musketeer go. I had to go for an ice golem, log. So here I missed my fireball. So which is like not that bad. Like I just had to waste one more elixir to defend it, but it was like bad. Like you shouldn't be missing your fireballs. It could cost you the game. So here was pretty scary. Like I was down like heaps of elixir, like 5-6 elixir. So like I had to defend really well. So I go for musketeer, ice spirit, ice golem. So he has to fireball zap my musketeer. So that's 2 elixir positive for me, which is good. So I just log the ghost. Doesn't have zap in hand, so I just go skeleton like that. And ice spirit, ice golem, and then cannon up high. So yeah, like pretty good defense, even though I was down a lot of elixir. So I just go for skeletons. I just log the roller ghost. I don't know why I logged that, so I should have logged the right side, but it's fine. So I get a hog ice spirit. Musketeer in the back, skeletons for the ghost. So here I just log the Pekka, I go ice golem, I'll go with cannon to try to snipe the magic archer, but he went with the bandit. So I go skeletons, a log. And luckily cannon is really cheap, so I had enough for like to put it for the battle ram. So I go for ice spirit. So I just let my musketeer go. He goes as a ghost. So I'll just go for skeletons for it, like time the skeletons really well. So I'd go hog same way. I should have went opposite lane, but it's fine, cause he still wasted an EWS, which like yeah, like it was a dead EWS. See, I go Ice Spirit and then cannon up high, so the bandit doesn't charge my cannon, and I fireball all that. I go to an Ice Golem. So I go hog left lane this time because I like to go opposite lane to them. So here he goes to Ice Spirit. Electro is really high, which is pretty bad play. So I went with an Ice Spirit, which retargets the Electricity and like it won't target the Hog Rider anymore. So it's like whenever they go with an high, it was like that. It's good to go with an Ice Spirit. So I go for Hog and I go Log as well because I knew he would predict my Hog, and like he would like, because if you play as the Pekka right, you can deny all hits from the Hog. So I knew he would do that. So I went with Log as well. So I went with cannon as well. I logged all that so my cannon stays alive. So I go for other musketeer alive, so I just go for Ice Golem Hog, so I don't really mind. Skeletons, also log. He wasted an Electro Wizard, so it's fine. I go for an Ice Golem. Musketeer, cannon up high, skeletons. So pretty good cannon. Ice Golem, yeah, it's pretty much GG's right now. I go for another cannon. Just fireball magic archer. And yeah, GG's. So with Pekka, I like to go opposite lane to them. Alright, so I wanted to show this replay, like this against Expo, because this guy played the matchup really well, and like this match will show you why Expo has matchup over Hog. Cause some people think Hog has matchup over Expo, like it doesn't. Expo has, especially if you play like how this guy played it. Like he knew the matchup, and well, like which proves how tough it is for Hog players to win. So right now, he goes archers in the back, so I just go cannon up high. This is like my favorite play to do in single Alexa. It's like not a bad play. Going with an Ice Golem is a bit risky in single because they can go Expo opposite lane and like they can get it like lock on and stuff. And also with Expo, I like to go same lane as them. That's why I was logging the left lane, even though the right lane has it's weaker. So here I go Ice Golem left lane because even if he did win Expo opposite lane, I would have just fireball logged his the tower and like went skeletons, Ice Spirit, and by the time like the Ice Golem goes up, the Expo will like lock onto the Ice Golem. See how I just go with log. Hog right lane, like he still has to waste in Tesla, so it's fine going aggressive with hogs. Like it's 4 for 4, like I don't mind. So I just wait for him right now. And you'll see why Expo is tough, like soon. So once going to go for Ice Golem. Cannon up high. Skeletons, because I knew the Expo would have hit my tower if I didn't go for skeletons. So yeah, let's go for a hog. He goes knight. So here I wanted my cannon to die, so I'll go for another cannon. So here he fireballs, so I fireball his tower too, fireball log. So right now he goes with Tesla, yeah, and then he goes with defensive Expo soon. He goes knight, pushes a hog, yeah, we all know that play. So I go cannon up high. So yeah, this is why it's tough. When they go with a defensive Expo like that, you have two options: fireball the Expo, or fireball his tower. But if you fireball the Expo, then they'll get a free fireball on your tower, and they would have done like they'll be ahead of you in damage. So yeah, I'm like, stuff it, I'll just fireball his tower and I'll deal with the Expo later. So yeah, he goes with Expo opposite lane, which is annoying, so I go Ice Golem. He goes with Expo and fireballs my tower, because he knows defending Expo is like really tough. So I fireballed his tower as well. And yeah, I just go with the Ice Golem. So yeah, I go for a Hog Rider like that, because it will, for some reason it jumped, I don't know why, but it usually doesn't jump. I think it was because of Tesla, but like the Expo would have targeted the Hog Rider, and he would have went for a Tesla anyway, so it was a good like play to do. So once again, he goes with defensive Expo. It's like pretty annoying. I don't want to fireball the Expo because then he'll get a free fireball on my tower. So I just fireballed his left lane. This guy knew what he was doing. Like he had like 20 live spectators. So I just go for a hog. Once again, I was up in the Alexa, so I fireballed his tower. So I go skeletons. I also go for a hog. And I go for a Ice Golem, then cannon. Log. He fireballed my tower, so I fireballed his tower. So I go for hog, then a cannon to like kill the Tesla and to also like kill the Expo, like so he can't like, go with Expo and stuff if I was surviving cannon. And I'd go for hog, and yeah, GG's, he gave up right here. Yeah, so like Expo is actually a really tough matchup, like especially against a really good player like knows what they're doing. So Expo does have matchup over Hog. Alright, so this guy, I used to have this guy in my friend list, and we used to always draw. But one time, like, I went in a match against him in ladder, and we both said good game. So I closed the app, and then he won the game. So after that, I removed him like as soon as possible because he pissed me off. So I really wanted to win this game so I can BM him. So I go for Musketeer to target the minions and the Lava Hound. I go Cannon up high. He also had a Fisherman, like it was really tough. So here it was also annoying. I wanted an Ice Spirit and fireballed everything, but the balloon gets 2 hits, which is annoying. So right now it's looking like bad, but here I do a really good play that like won me the game. So I got Ice Golem and Hog left lane. I knew he was low in Alexa, so right now it was really tough for him to defend this. Like look at his Alexa, he's really low. It goes minions on Musketeer, and look at that, I'm back in the game. Like I've done good damage in both towers, and I have more Alexa than him. So here I just go with an Ice Spirit log. Yeah, so it's like the start was pretty bad, but the play like right now is like pretty good for me right now. So I go for, he goes Lava Hound left lane, so I go Musketeer left lane, and I go Hog right lane straight away, and he just ignores it as usual. Very high skill. So I go for an Ice Golem. He fireballs zaps. I feel like that was a bad play because you can't go with the balloon now. Here I should have went. He goes with balloon. Here I should have went cannon up high, but I thought he would have had enough for like minions or something. He would have like pushed the balloon, so it would have bypassed the cannon. So I went with the Musketeer like that. If I went with an Ice Spirit and a balloon, it still would have got a hit. So I just went the Ice Spirit on the Miner. Like it was really important to defend the tower. So I go Hog Skeleton. It's because I thought he was Fisherman to defend that tower. So here, it's looking really scary right now. But I have both of his towers, so he needs to get both. If he gets both of my towers, then I basically lose. Like going for a three tower game is really tough against Lava Hound. So I go Cannon up high. I go log Skeletons for his Miner. Musketeer again. And I just fireball all this once the Lava Hound dies. And yeah, like really good defense. Yeah, there's no way he can take out both of my towers. So he goes Fisherman minions, like desperate play. So I go Skeletons up high. musketeer, and I predict I can't mine with a cannon. And yeah, you see him, he's laughing right now. And yeah, GG's. Actually, no GG's, bro. Stop this guy. I hate this guy. You can see me BMing him and stuff. Yeah.